Most people think feeding a family requires either a farm or a fortune at the grocery store, but there's a middle path most never consider, and it starts in about 100 square feet of dirt you probably already have. The truth is, you don't need acres to grow serious food. You need a plan, the right crops, and a willingness to think beyond tomatoes and herbs. What I'm about to walk you through isn't decorative gardening. This is a system designed to produce calories, protein, and nutrition consistently enough that your family of 4 can eat from it multiple times per week, year after year, without replanting everything from scratch every spring. It's not complicated, but it does require you to stop thinking like a hobbyist and start thinking like someone who wants to reduce their grocery bill by a third or more within 18 months. Let's start with space, because that's the first thing people get wrong. A small backyard doesn't mean you're limited. It means you have to be smarter. If you have a patch that's 10 feet by 10 feet, that's 100 square feet, and that's enough to grow food for 4 people if you choose crops that actually matter. Most beginners fill their garden with things that taste good but don't feed anyone. A handful of lettuce, some cherry tomatoes, maybe a pepper plant. Those are fine, but they're not going to replace meals. You need to grow things that deliver carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, or at least come close. That means potatoes, beans, squash, and greens that grow fast and grow dense. Forget the Pinterest garden. You're building a food system. Potatoes are the backbone. In my experience, most people completely underestimate how much food comes out of a potato bed. A 10-foot row, planted correctly, can give you 40 to 60 pounds of potatoes. That's real food. That's 10 dinners, maybe 15 if you're stretching it with other ingredients. You plant them in early spring, and depending on your variety, you harvest in about 90 days. Then you store them in a cool, dark place, and they last for months. You're not just feeding your family this week, you're feeding them in January when grocery prices are high and the garden is frozen. Potatoes are how you stop being dependent on the store for starches, and that shift alone changes everything. Next to the potatoes, you plant beans. Not green beans, although those are fine for summer eating. I'm talking about dry beans. Bush beans or pole beans that you let mature fully on the plant. Then harvest, dry, and store. Beans give you protein and fiber, and they fix nitrogen in the soil, which means they're actually improving the bed while they grow. A family of 4 can eat a pound of dry beans per week if you cook them into soups, stews, or side dishes. That's 50 pounds a year. You can grow that in about 30 square feet if you plant densely and use vertical space for pole varieties. Once dried, beans store for years in a sealed container. You're not just growing food, you're building a pantry. Then comes winter squash, butternut, acorn, spaghetti squash, any variety that stores well after harvest. These plants sprawl, so you let them run along the edges of your garden or train them onto a fence. Each plant gives you multiple squash, and each squash is a meal or two. Roasted squash, squash soup, squash mashed with butter. It's dense, filling, and packed with vitamins. You harvest them in the fall, cure them for a week in the sun, and store them in a dry spot. They last until spring. That's 6 months of food from something you planted once. Now, greens. Kale, chard, collards. These are the crops that keep producing. You plant them once, and you harvest leaves for months. They grow in cool weather, which means they fill the gaps when your summer crops are done. A 4-foot row of kale can give you enough greens for a side dish twice a week, and it keeps going as long as the weather stays below 80 degrees. Greens are how you add nutrition without taking up much space. And they're how you make sure your family isn't just eating starches and beans. You need the vitamins, the minerals, the fiber. Greens deliver all of that. Here's the part most people skip, and it's why their gardens don't actually feed them. You have to plant in succession, and you have to plant densely. Succession means you're not putting everything in the ground at once. You plant potatoes in early spring, beans 4 weeks later, squash when the soil warms up, and greens again in late summer for fall harvest. This way, something is always growing, and something is always ready to eat. Dense planting means you're not leaving big gaps between plants. You're filling every inch of that bed with something productive. Weeds don't grow where food is already growing. You're using space efficiently, and you're maximizing yield. People ask me all the time if this actually works, and the answer is yes, but only if you stop thinking of it as a side project. This is food production. It's not about having a nice garden. It's about reducing what you spend at the store and knowing that if prices go up or supply chains get weird, you've got food in the ground and food in storage. A small backyard garden, done right, can produce 500 to 800 pounds of food per year. That's not everything your family needs, but it's a significant portion of your vegetables, starches, and proteins. It's enough to notice in your budget. It's enough to feel secure. The other thing people don't talk about is how this compounds over time. The first year, you're learning. You're figuring out what grows well in your soil, what your family actually eats, and what stores best. The second year, you're refining. You're planting more of what worked and skipping what didn't. By the third year, you've got a system. You know when to plant, when to harvest, and how to store. You've probably saved seeds from your beans and squash, so you're not buying new seeds every year. You've built up your soil with compost, so things grow faster and healthier. This isn't a one-time effort. It's a skill that gets easier and more productive the longer you do it. And here's the quiet part that no one mentions until they've done this for a while. Once you start growing your own food, you stop worrying about it the same way. You're not stressed every time you see a news story about food prices or shortages because you know you've got potatoes in the basement, beans in jars, and squash on the shelf. You're not panicking. You're prepared. That mental shift is worth more than the money you save because it changes how you move through the world. You're not dependent. You're capable. Let me be more specific about what this looks like over the course of a year, because that's where people start to see the real value. In March or April, depending on where you live, you're planting potatoes and peas. Peas are fast, and they give you fresh eating in late spring, before anything else is ready. They also fix nitrogen, so they're setting up your soil for what comes next. By May, your potatoes are growing, and you're planting your beans and squash. You're also putting in tomatoes and peppers if you have room, but those are secondary. The core crops are already in. June and July, everything is growing. You're harvesting peas, and you're watching your potato plants flower, which means tubers are forming underground. You're watering when it's dry, mulching to keep weeds down, and checking for pests. This is the maintenance phase, and it's less work than people think if you've planted densely. By August, you're digging potatoes. You're pulling beans off the plants and letting them dry. You're picking squash and setting them aside to cure. This is when you start to see the volume. You're not harvesting a few vegetables for dinner. You're harvesting pounds, sometimes tens of pounds in a single afternoon. September and October, you're planting greens for fall and winter harvest. Kale, chard, spinach, these all grow beautifully in cool weather. You're also finishing up your bean harvest and moving everything into storage. By November, your garden is mostly dormant, but your pantry is full. You've got potatoes, beans, squash, and if you planned it right, greens still growing under a row cover or in a cold frame. That's food in the ground even when it's freezing outside. Winter is when you see the payoff. You're eating stored potatoes twice a week. You're cooking beans every week. You're roasting squash and adding greens to soups. You're not buying these things at the store, and that adds up fast. A 10-pound bag of potatoes costs $5 or $6. You grew 60 pounds. That's $30 saved right there, and that's just one crop. Multiply that across everything you grew, and you're looking at $200 or $300 saved over the winter. That number grows every year as you get better at this and expand your garden even slightly. The mistake most people make is they try this for one season, don't see immediate results, and quit. But food gardening isn't like flipping a switch. It's a practice. The first year, you're building soil, learning your climate, and figuring out what works. The second year, everything gets easier because you've already done it once. The third year, you're not even thinking about it anymore. It's just part of how you live. You plant in spring, maintain in summer, harvest in fall, and eat all winter. It becomes automatic. And that's when it stops feeling like work and starts feeling like security. That's what a small backyard garden actually gives you if you treat it seriously. It's not about the harvest photo you post online. It's about the quiet confidence of knowing you can feed your family no matter what happens. And that starts with 100 square feet of dirt and a decision to stop waiting for someone else to do it for you.